everybody. Here to talk about the Sky and the Sparks game. Just had to talk about it. Reese had her a performance. She had her a game. The Sky won 92-78. Still in the playoff hunt. Reese came away with 24 points, 12 rebounds. She shot 60% from the field. She did have 6 turnovers. She has become very loose with the ball recently, and that's not good to have from a post player. Point guards usually going to have a higher turnover rate, but she should be more, with Reese, she should just be more of a rebounder and getting the ball out to other people or just putting her shot right back up. She should really not be having 6 turnovers as a post player. But I'm going to go ahead and bring up the box score. Onuere, 10 points. She has been the offense for this team, especially when Chennedy Carter was out. She's been a strong player. I think they've recognized they have something good with her. Like I said, Angel Reese, 24 points, 12 rebounds. She did hit her free throws too. I was impressed by that. But her field goal percentage, like I said, 60%. I think with her right now, when she steps out from the goal, they are going to let her shoot. They're just going to live by that. If she hits it, she hits it. Now, what I want to see with Angel is once they start D'ing up on her and not allowing her to have just a clean shot, like when they're not backed off 10 feet from her. I'm being a little exaggerated. I'm exaggerating just a little bit there, but you know what I mean. When they're off of her and just pretty much giving her the green light to shoot. I want to see how she does when they are not doing that. I'm not going to say she has a shot yet. Just because she has a game once every blue moon where she hits a couple long jump shots or a couple long shots. But she did have a great game. I will give her that. Like I said before, though, I've said this in a video before, that she's that kind of player. She may be around the 10 points, 12 points, 12 rebounds for the most part. And then every once in a great while, she'll have a game like this. But do have to caveat this. This was against the Sparks, okay? This wasn't against like the Lynx or anything, or even the Aces. So, there's that. But hey, kudos to Reese. She had a great game. Cardoso, man, I really wish she would be more aggressive. And I know she's really, I think the thing is she's really wanting to be a team player. Heck, I think she may be looking at what Clark's doing and being like, hey, I need to be more unselfish. Because there's times she's really unselfish. But like I said, and I stand by it, and the stats prove it, she's this team's Tim Duncan. She is their defensive anchor. This is the second game I remember her of getting 5 blocks. She had 5 blocks against the Aces, against Asia Wilson. 12 points, 5 block shots, 9 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field, 60%. That's normal for her. Cardoso, that's normal shooting 60% for her. She's efficient, and I wish she would be more active on the offensive end of the floor. If her and Carter can become the two that take the most shots and run the offense, I see them being very, very hard to beat. I'm not going to necessarily say they're in the top tier yet or even the mid tier. They're in the lower tier of they're right there on the border of playoff team, non-playoff team. When they're all healthy and going especially with Onuere in the lineup now, playing strong. I want to see how they do with that. But Cardoso, I'm always going to say I love her game. They had got Chennedy Carter back. And if you notice, they got Chennedy Carter back, and they went from losing by 20 points to people. Now they're winning. Chennedy Carter, and I know people want to argue with me on this, she is the most impactful player on this team. This team just jumps to a different level when she's playing because her field goal percentage is so high. She's so efficient getting to the hole. She's the quickest, the highest jumping, most athletic guard in the league. You know, she helps REESE and Cardoso get better shots. She don't always see it. She don't have the IQ that Clark has yet. She has more athleticism. But when she's playing like this, 15 points with 7 assists and 9 rebounds right on the line of a triple-double, she can help take this team. If they get in the playoffs, they could be really dangerous, just as dangerous as, well, not just as dangerous, a step down from the Fever, but they can be really dangerous. They could have one of those games where, you know, Cardoso just shuts down the paint and, you know, they have a defensive stop. They have a defensive anchor and an offensive player in Carter and the defensive player in Cardoso. But Carter, I love her game. Don't like her attitude, but I definitely respect her game. If she becomes a stronger three-point shooter, if she was a three-point shooter like Clark, she would be the MVP. She would be the MVP. Like, hands down. But you know, they played a strong game. I mean, I kind of knew with Chennedy back, they were going to win this game. There was no doubt they were going to. If Carter hadn't have been there, I'm not so sure they would have won this game. And I don't think Angel Reese would have got the shots she got or the performance she had. This team right now, Cardoso is just not aggressive enough. So this team right now goes as Carter goes. So, yeah, that's the Sky. The Sparks, Rakia Jackson, you know, came on in the beginning, but, you know, 17 points, but she wasn't efficient from the field. 5 of 13 from the field, 6 rebounds. She had 3 block shots though, so she played some defense. Hamby with 21 points. She's always strong and efficient. 60% from the field. Like I said, 21 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals. She's just an efficient go-to player. Stevens, she's always strong on the boards. She was right there at a double-double. She had 9 points, 9 rebounds. Just 3 of 7 from the field, but she knocked down 2 from behind the arc. Burrell didn't have as good a game as she did against us. The Fever, she had 6 points. She missed both of her threes. Odyssey Sims, I was really disappointed. I mean, she was so active against us, and she just came out of this game with 4 points. Only took 3 shots. She did have 6 assists, though. She is a consistent passer. Kia Nurse, she wasn't that effective. Yaru, she came in and hit got a little bit of offense for the Sparks. But you know, if Rakia Jackson shooting like this, you know, she took the second most amount of shots. I mean, she's gonna have to, if she's gonna take the second most shots on the team, she's gonna have to be more efficient. But yeah, I do want to see Odyssey Sims keep being aggressive. But, you know, I think a lot of this, the bad performances from Sims, Burrell, and Rakia, and, you know, that had a lot to do with the Sky's defense. Sky are just a strong defensive team when they're on their game. But yeah, that was the Sparks and Sky. I'm really hoping soon I can get the equipment to do more visual, like highlights and stuff like that. I'm just not all up on the technology. I don't know how to do a lot of it. But I'm hoping to get that aspect right now. I can just, sit here and talk to you and bring up some box scores and some, images every once in a while. And I apologize for that. It's not the most exciting channel, but I'm always gonna try to have really good content. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna do a video. NFL season starting up, so I gotta do my NFL content. I am a Falcons fan, but I will try to do some of the main stories on the NFL. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed the content up to now. I hope y'all really subscribe, like, and comment these videos to help it grow a little bit. I love talking about sports. So I would love to do this more. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Until next time.